start now. 3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us?
Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
My God, I absolutely love that intro.
Wait
I say the
until-
same thing.
I love it. Wait till you see the commercials.
Oh my God. Welcome everybody. We have Miss Joni on today. I got to share the link as soon as, I don't know why the chat isn't coming up. So that's a weird thing, but that's okay. I've got, oh my God, we've got Miss Joni on, who's definitely going to be talking astrology, but she is also the media of RNN, Mysteries Beyond the Veil, or scenes, and also the Otter's Den on Monday night. So I thought we could have Miss Joni on and we could have a really jolly, olly good time. And I've got all kinds of people messaging me, but no chat. So come on over and chat with me today and let's find out what is going on over here today. Let's see.
Find out what's going on in
yeah.
the stars and the planets
Ooh.
in the
Oh,
universe.
great news. Yeah. So, gosh, my show's never dead. What's up with you guys? What's up with you guys? You're running late today. Let's go. Come on. Hi,
There's Miss
Renee.
Renee. Hi, Renee.
So we are definitely going to get into astrology. Now, those of you that know me know I'm a channeler, I'm a reader, an empath, okay? But you ask me about astrology, I have no idea. Somebody talks about this house, that house. The only house I know is my house, my mother's house, my son's house, okay? You want to talk fifth house, fourth, I have no north node, south node. I don't know. I can tell you the compass, which way is north, south, east, west. That I don't
You
know.
love
So
it.
start
You
off.
love it.
Yes, but I have you. So why do I need to do it?
You don't need to do it. You do have me. You can call me and say, what is going on? Why am I not sleeping? Why do I feel this way? Because it's all
Exactly.
energy.
So
energy.
and I do. I work off energy, but I've never comprehended astrology. Now, as far as I know, before you're gonna let me know what astrology is, but do you deal with the Western astrology or the Eastern astrology? The
Western.
Western astrology.
Western.
So for those dummies out there, me, for those of us out there that are a little clueless on what astrology is, why don't you give us a little bit of like easy background for those, clueless individuals?
Very, very basic.
Yeah.
We are all different. We are all born, even twins. We are all born at usually a different time and a birthday. That's
right.
our map. Okay. We have three big things to look at: our sun sign, and everybody knows what their sun sign is. That's the biggie. That's the big thing. Okay.
That's your astrological sign, like Gemini,
like Leo, Gemini,
Yeah.
Virgo,
All right.
Then we have where the moon was. What sign was the moon in when you were born? That's your emotions. How you handle things emotionally. It's very important. So, for example, if you're a Cancer, moon.
Right.
Okay. Well, the moon is your ruler. So that changes signs every 2.5 days. So cancers are pretty moody. So see, emotionally, they're very emotional.
Wow.
And then you have what planet was rising when you were born. That's what people see. That's your personality. So those are your big three. So then we look at what's called a natal chart. So where were all of the planets when you were born at your exact time of birth and how they interact with one another?
Okay.
Okay. So there are 12 houses of the zodiac. Every
Yeah.
house has a different meaning.
Right.
Every house is ruled by a planet.
Yep.
So, and then everybody's talking to each other. So that's your basic roadmap, is your natal chart. So when you're born, your mother could look at your chart. Like, I'll give you an example. When I was born, my mother, I was little, and my mom had my astrology chart done. And the astrologist said, "Oh my God, I hope these aren't all marriages." Well, I've been married 4 times. So
Oh,
see,
wow.
she saw that when I was a little child. It's all mapped out. But you're in charge of the energy. The planets don't rule you. You rule the energy, if that makes sense.
Actually, yeah.
Astrologers can't predict. What astrologers do is we go back in history. Oh my God, this is a huge transit. Pluto's doing this, or Saturn is doing this with Jupiter. Let's go back into history and see what it's done in the past.
Okay. You're talking a transit, and I'm thinking, okay, is that a train, a bus, or
It's when the planets are moving around us. That's a transit. Okay.
Oh,
It
okay.
moves
All right.
around your natal chart.
All right.
Like your natal chart it never moves. Those
Wow.
planets will always be there. And
Huh.
then it interacts with how the planets are moving now.
Huh.
So see, that's kind of a easy. Does that help?
Yeah, it does help. It does make sense. I've never seen my show like this before, so I keep checking to make sure it's shared out everywhere it's supposed to be. As far as like some of my streaming. Okay, we are connected, so maybe they're just running late today.
That could be.
So yeah.
Mercury's in retrograde.
So Mercury in retrograde affects everybody differently. Now, this Mercury in retrograde, what sign is it in?
I don't know. I don't remember what sign this was in
Ah,
because we were in eclipse season. However,
there's Cheryl.
Mercury retrograde gets a bad rap because whenever a
Yeah.
planet goes in retrograde, it slows down. It appears in the sky to be going backward, but
Right.
it's really not. So anytime you have a retrograde, it says revisit it, review it, and just take a break. It's the universe saying, stop, relax. That's all it
Kind of
is.
like when spirit guides are talking to me and they say, okay, it's playtime, guys. You really need to stop and you need to take some time to relax and to play. So basically, that's astrology's way of saying that then.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
yeah, I think it's just gotten the new age bad name. If you
Yeah.
want to find something that you've made a mistake on, like taxes, any documents to review, do it during a Mercury retrograde. You'll find them.
Huh. That's pretty
So,
cool.
like if you want to review things and go through anything that you want to find any mistakes,
Right.
that's the perfect time. So it gets a bad rap.
So,
Equipment does go down.
yeah, it does.
See, here
Sorry, I
comes-
don't know your name, but good evening. Cheryl, you're a character. Cheryl and Joni. Joni is RNN's astrology expert and the one that made the awesome video in the beginning of the show.
That was fun. I
Oh
mean, it
my
was just
God, I loved it. I still love it. And it's like I'm hearing my music in the background and I'm saying, oh, wow, look at this.
and we've got commercials coming. The commercials are really cute.
Oh my God.
I'm
So
excited.
you mentioned that the eclipse isn't
Yes.
something that just lasts like, okay, the eclipse is there and gone, but the energy, like energy wise, because I read energy, something like that, it will last for a like a 6 month type period, you said.
When you have an eclipse with your energy, let's say, for example, I'm going to use the eclipse with, let's say, for example, because you do readings and you
Right,
read energy. So you're
right.
in the spirit world. So before an eclipse and like a week after an eclipse, it's going to be chaotic. You can
Okay.
feel like not grounded, out of it. Like, what's wrong with me? That's eclipse energy. You
Okay.
can't sleep. Insomnia is a big one with eclipse energy. But what eclipses do is they set the course for the next 6 months.
How do they do that?
Well, it's, let's see, we look at, and I don't want to get too technical, but we look at its transit. Let's say, for example, this one was in Taurus and Scorpio. What was Scorpio? What does Scorpio represent? It represents secrets. It represents things that are very deep inside of us.
Hmm.
So that within the next 6 months, these are things when it's a certain lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, you shut the door. It's a full moon on steroids. That's all it is.
Wow.
It's endings. If you've noticed, a lot of people have died. They die during eclipse season because it's endings.
Wow.
It's a lunar eclipse. So, but psychics usually feel the energy pretty strong.
Uh, so it can be like so it can be like shutting bad habits down because it's closing. So it really
Absolutely.
so does it depend on when and where you were born?
Well,
How it
absolutely.
affects you? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And it depends on what house it's in. I'll give you a great example. Um, with this eclipse season, it's time to move on. Let's shut this door, shut this cycle. Everything in astrology runs in cycles.
Right.
This cycle began in November of last year. So whatever happened to you in October of November of last year, the universe is saying, okay, you did the work, you did everything you need to do. Now let's shut the door and move on.
Huh.
So it runs in cycles.
Okay.
Does
So
that
this
make
one,
sense?
yeah, so this one that just passed, the eclipse that just passed, is that a whole new cycle?
It's the ending of a cycle. The new cycle begins with the new moon coming up next week.
Okay.
Everything goes in lunations. Um, so when a new moon comes, that's when new moons are new ideas. It's planting the seeds.
Okay.
When
Yeah.
by the time the full moon gets here, it's okay. The seeds have been planted. Now let's move on. So
Okay.
that's what the ancients. It's almost like how the ancients used clocks.
Right.
So everything runs in cycles,
Huh.
karmic cycles.
So yeah, Cheryl doesn't know where the rest of the family is. She's gonna go dig them up.
Oh, that's so
So
funny. I know because
I
they've
have known
been on here.
Cheryl. I don't know, the last 2 weeks, it's like sometimes my views go like up and down sporadically. Towards the end of the month, boom, I'm jamming. I don't know, it's really weird. And towards the beginning, sometimes it's slightly different. It really just does depend. Most of the time, my people will come on just before I'm ready to just go off.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll
So
sit and
it's
chat.
like a time zone type thing, I think.
Well, and this will be on
Mm.
YouTube, so people can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, they can. So say if, for instance, I give you my date of birth, the time or the place I was born, you could tell me how this will affect me for 6 months. Is that it?
Sure.
So that's how it works, right?
You can see where the eclipse hit on your chart. And when you look at where the eclipse hit on your chart, it's like, okay, that's the end cycle of, let's say it hit on your fourth house, which fourth house is home.
Okay.
That's your home. Now, are you looking to sell your house? Are you looking to move?
Huh.
It's time to move.
Okay.
It could be in the seventh house, which is partnerships, marriages. Is that an ending of a relationship? Is it a beginning of a relationship? So
So
it'll
it's
show
different for
you
absolutely everybody. Not
absolutely
like
everybody.
not all Geminis will be the same because
No,
they're born at a different time and a different place, right?
that's a misconception of when you listen to a lot of astrology. You'll be like, oh, I'm a Libra. This is going to happen to me today. Well,
Yeah.
no, that's not exactly right because everybody's Libra placement is in a different part of their chart. Do
Ah,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Like
Yep,
all of
yep,
my
yep.
Libra doesn't
Yeah,
like just because I'm a Libra sun, it's in the seventh house. My
right,
friend is a Libra, it's in her second house.
right,
You know what I mean? So
right.
it's different. So you can't really listen to if somebody just says all Geminis, it's time to write. Now, this is how they do this. They astrologers will look at where it's at that present time, but
Right.
you want to look at your where it affects you personally to get a really good in-depth reading.
So basically the astrology, the way that you're explaining it to me in my terms, you're pretty much instead of talking to spirit, you're going right into mediumship of the source to get the answer.
Yes,
Ah. Well,
because
hello, Mr. Chris. Hello, Keith Osborne. How you doing?
because it means only certain things. Now, like for example, if you're getting spirit messages,
Right.
it you can if you're clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, whatever your clair is,
Right.
um, you are hearing the messages or you're feeling.
Right.
Astrology means only certain things. For example, a rising Aries has these characteristics. Bam, bam, bam.
Huh.
Sometimes messages they can be objective,
Right.
right? Subjective or objective. I don't know. It's what
It
you
really it just
hear.
it yeah, it just depends. It really just depends
It
on the
it depends.
circumstances. Yeah. Like,
And
'cause
see, that's why
some people like, if I'm being told there's a big shift or a change, almost like a tornado, for some people, that's good thing, and for others, it means look out. So it's the same thing, but it always means something different depending on the person. So that's what you're saying then.
right,
See,
exactly.
I'm trying to put it in psychic terms I can understand.
Well, there's a difference. Because I would do that with, and I'll use it with forensic astrology because that's what I
Right,
love to do. And
right,
I would get clues on missing persons. I would use clairvoyance and get clues.
right,
But then my clues were not as, I didn't have the faith in my ability with clues as I did with the astrology because the astrology is so precise
right,
and it's so
right,
exact. So if I hear something, and when you deal with forensic astrology or the missing or a homicide, you better be accurate
yeah,
because I don't want to give a family misinformation.
exactly,
What
yeah,
if I heard it wrong? What if
exactly.
So I like the astrology because it is a lot more. I think I'm more comfortable with it. It's just me.
Yeah, no, I can understand that because back in my younger ghost hunting days when I wasn't all broken up and could actually carry my own equipment, that was awesome back then. I can't wait. Yeah. So back then, I was the psychic on the team and also the videographer, but I would go in and dry read. But when I'm seeing something, I can see. Hello, Miss Haley Lima, how you doing? I would go in and okay, I would literally see like an old fashioned soldier at one place I was at with the brass buttons chasing a couple of Native American squaws. And I can see them and I can feel the squaws' fear. And I can feel what he's feeling in order to go forward. So that's different. I can't like give their names. I can't tell you I can
Right.
tell you what I seen when it flashed in front of me. So astrology would have taken that situation and pinpointed it a little different, a little better. Not better, a
Not
little
better, but
but yeah, a little more, a little different details. There we go.
I'm just more comfortable with it. I
Yeah.
like it better. I like it, and we use the mapping for the missing because it's all calculated with math.
Oh, wow.
Astrology is math, but
See, that's my
thank God
problem.
there's
I
a
suck at
computer.
math.
No, the
No,
computer
I do
does it
suck at
all.
math.
I suck at math. I hate math.
Hey, Mr. Howie. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Kendra Maynard. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. So let's see. Miss Renee Cole said the outlaws are in the house. Bang, bang. Hi, guys. She
They
says.
are.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of people here. We also have Keith Ottersberg. Excuse me.
Keith
Yeah.
is just a typical Scorpio. Keith is like a partner in crime of I love to give him a hard time because Keith is a quintessential Scorpio. I mean,
Ah,
he just matches, he checks every box. And I love that because it is so accurate. It's accurate with relationships. Am I going
huh.
to get along with this person? Well, you're a Scorpio, Keith. A Gemini, I don't think so because
Right.
Geminis like to chat. Scorpios don't like chatty chat. But you know that about
Yeah.
her. So this is going to be one of her characteristics.
Right.
Or can you accept that without it
Yeah,
getting on your nerves?
I get it. Hello, Sheila. How you doing, honey? I get that. So it's like two Geminis, two sun sign Geminis together. Doesn't necessarily mean two Geminis together because they'll have different rising signs.
Correct. And two
Right.
Geminis together will be talking at the same time constantly.
But that's a good thing to have that communication.
Geminis are good with Libras or
Ah,
other air signs. Aquarius is an air sign. So
yeah.
Geminis are good with that. Geminis are good with other air signs.
Huh. Now, is it possible? Like, I find astrology fascinating. So I have like tons of questions. I know we haven't gotten to any people or anything, but can you have more than one like earth, air, fire, water? Because I was told I was a multiple elemental sign. And I don't know exactly what that means as far as astrology.
Well, that's excellent because because you have earth signs, which are
Yeah.
people that are earthy, exactly
Yeah.
what it means. They're grounded. That's your Virgos, that's your Capricorns,
Right.
Taurus. Those are the people that are grounded. They
Okay.
like their scheduling. They like this. They like that. They're earth people.
Right.
Then we have our air people. Without our air people, no one would talk.
Yes.
That's our Geminis, that's our Libras, that's our Aquarius.
Yes.
And then we have our emotional people, our water people, our intuitives, Cancer,
Okay.
Scorpio, and Pisces.
Huh.
Okay, Keith is I'm water double fire. See, Keith has been around me. Look, Keith is like, I'm water double fire. Look at me. I'm cool. He is too. And we're both Aries
Yeah.
rising.
See, I'm an
So
Aries rising, but I know I have, from what I was told, I have air, water, very little fire, and a little earth.
and a
Very,
lot of air.
uh,
I bet you have a lot of
yeah.
air. Are you
So, and that's it.
clairaudient? Do you hear spirit? Are you clairaudient?
I hear, I
Yeah.
smell, I know, I see.
See,
So, yeah,
clairaudience are usually air signs.
I have like a bunch of different clairs.
Oh, and then our
So,
fire signs. Our fire
yeah,
signs are exactly that. There are fiery
yeah,
people.
yeah. See, but I
It,
don't find myself too fiery, but I'm also not too timid. I'm one of
yeah,
those. It's like I'm fine until somebody attacks someone I care about. Then I'm on. Somebody lit the match and up it goes.
well,
Right,
that would
Cheryl?
be right. So you're an Aries rising, right?
Yeah.
That's the
That's what
Aries.
you told me.
Okay, then if I told you, then I looked it
Yeah.
up. I did.
Yeah.
Keith is an Aries rising. I'm an Aries rising.
Yeah.
Aries rising, that's what people see us as. They don't see me as a Libra. They don't
Right.
see Keith as, I see Keith as a Scorpio because I know astrology. But people see us as Aries.
As Aries. Yeah.
Fiery.
Okay. Yeah, because you read the Gemini things. I'm like, yeah, no, that is so not me.
Oh, you're a lot of Gemini. I see
Some,
it.
but not a lot. I don't think I'm a lot Gemini.
Geminis are very creative. They're very good writers
Oh,
too. They're
thank you.
creative. They they constantly want to study. They're constantly want to learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. You
See,
win.
did I convince you?
Yes. I'm a bookaholic. I love my books. I love
Yes.
studying. I love learning new things. I love creating like my Viking weaves, and I create
See?
all these jewelry pieces and all these, and I'm always coming up with some new idea to create. So yeah. And I love learning. Hello, Miss Nikki.
And
Yeah.
and if you, I don't know how many of us on the radio or on vidcasts now. I think most of us, I think, are air signs. I
Huh.
think.
Huh.
I'm not sure, but a lot of fire too. It's fire and
So
air.
an air sign, does that mean that we want to like spread the word or?
No, we just talk a lot. We communicate. We talk.
Oh.
We
And
are the
I used to
talk.
be behind the camera. I used to be the one filming video and then putting it all together, the big video. I never used to be in front of the camera until I got a call from Howie many moons ago. Then it was like, what the hell? I'll try it.
And now you love it. And now you're
Yeah, I
great at
know.
it. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
we
Yeah,
are
she
the air
to stay
signs.
busy. Yeah. Let's see. Renee says Sag, Cancer, Aries for this retrograde.
She is that's a wonderful combination because she's
Yeah.
fire, she's
Right.
water. She's a double fire, actually. She has no fear. Absolutely. She fears nothing. Because look at that. She's got a Sag and an Aries.
Wow.
Fire. No fear. My granddaughter is a Sag, is an Aries Sag. And she's had 4 broken arms already. There's no fear.
Wow.
But that Cancer kind of can be a little stifled. Now, Angela is a double Pisces, which means Angela is completely an intuitive.
Oh, yeah, Nikki.
Oh, is that her name, Nikki?
Yeah, that's Nikki.
Oh, okay. Nikki
Angels Are Us, or Angels Are Life is her.
Angels Are Life. She's very psychic.
Yeah,
Pisces are very, very psychic. And what Pisces do, though, they can be so overrun by emotions that it can be blocked because they get so emotional. I've always said the world is too nasty for Pisces. It's just too mean.
Oh, wow.
Pisces don't like mean.
Now, how does everybody know all this? Keith says right here, I'll pop Keith up. He says he's a Scorpio, Aries, Sag. How do they know that? Well, they've been hanging with you longer than me, but how do I find that out? I don't understand what that means. I know my rising sign is Aries. I know I'm a Gemini, but I don't understand.
What's your moon? I forget what your moon was.
I don't know.
He's a Scorpio sun, an Aries rising, and a Sag moon.
Oh,
he's
now,
a lot of Scorpio though.
So what does that actually mean, though?
That means he's a Scorpio sun, which means he's very intuitive. I would say Scorpios they feel everything. They're very intense. They're loyal, intense. Intensity is a good word for them. Saggies are fun. They're the life of the party.
Wow.
They love to travel. So
that's Howie.
Here. How about October 16th, 1989? I think I know who he's asking about.
Uh-oh.
Look at him.
Yeah, I just turned the fan on. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a little hot in here.
I don't hear it.
You don't?
No,
Awesome. I got the mic positioned right.
my
See,
mic is packed. I don't know where it is.
I had to pick up another one. But see, with this one, I could play my singing bowls as well. Yeah, Haley Lima wants to know how she finds out too. Now, you're looking him up, but do you also do private sessions for individuals that are interested?
I can, sure. Yeah. And you know what? You can look on. There are a lot of good sites.
Yeah.
Astro.com. It's free. You just put
Yeah.
in your birth date, place of birth, and your time of birth. And it'll look up your chart and it'll give you
But for me, myself, for some like me, I find it much easier if somebody
to
else
ask.
explains it because I always come up with these questions, questions, questions,
I
questions.
know. Howie, what's the place? And we need the place of birth
Place,
and we
place,
need a time.
place and
Howie.
time, place and time.
Howie. And she's a Libra. That's a Libra. October is a Libra. September, October is Libra. So,
Hey,
what was
Mr.
your birth year?
Howie. Trying to find out, Mr. Howie.
I didn't ask. She asked. Okay, we'll ask Mr. Howie. How do I find out? Haley, you can go to cafeastrology.com. You can go to AstroSeek is another
There
good
we go.
one. I can look it up for you, Haley, too.
Yep.
I mean, we'll look up Howie's
Roanoke, Virginia, 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yes.
So we know she's a Libra
Yeah.
because it's so much fun. Astrology is a lot of fun.
Actually, it really is. I find it fascinating.
You never stop studying. Oh, are you ready for this one, Howie O'Dell? A
Okay.
Libra sun, October 16th. Did I get it right? 1989. Roanoke, Virginia, 8 a.m. Did I get it right?
Yes, Roanoke, 8 a.m. Hold on.
October
We got a lot of
16th,
chat going on now.
1989.
Yep.
Wow.
There we go.
She's Roanoke, Virginia, 8 a.m. Okay.
Yep.
What a Venus girl. Oh my goodness. Libra sun, Taurus moon, and she's a rising Libra.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? She's a complete Venus. See, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. One is the evening star, one is the morning star. And so, you've heard of Lucifer falling. The falling star was Lucifer, right?
Right.
That's Venus.
Huh.
So Libra, that's the evening star and the morning star. That's pretty interesting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but what does it mean?
Hello,
Hello, Destiny Marie.
It just sounds cool.
Yeah, it really does.
She's all Venus. So that what that would tell me, she just loves romance. She loves beauty, loves any very creativity. Home is loves stability. Stability is huge with the Taurus.
Yeah.
They are so steady. Her Mercury, how she communicates is Mercury. Okay.
Huh.
So her Mercury is in Taurus. It was actually in retrograde when she was born.
Oh, wow.
So she's methodical. She's practical. She's steady. And just so, okay. Now, and she's a Venus in Cancer. Okay. Venus is how we love people, or how we are love, romance. Venus is what we love, beauty. So she's very motherly. She would mother everybody. She's very emotionally gets attached to people too. So, I mean, I'm just kind of like going through what a birth chart can tell you about people.
Wow.
See, so that's what you look for with stuff like that.
So for her, it would be the sun sign, which means she's, what'd you say, Taurus?
She's
Libra?
a Libra. She's
All
a
right.
Libra.
It would be the sun, the rising sign,
Is a
and then
Libra. She's a double Libra.
double Libra and a
Taurus moon.
Taurus. Wow.
So the Taurus grounds her, because if she didn't have that grounding energy of Taurus, she would be so Libra soaked. She'd be all over the place. Libras are all over the place. They could get distracted very easily. Oh,
Wow.
look, a bee. You know, that's a Libra.
Hey, I got to go to the store. Bug.
Yeah, that's a Libra. And
Yeah.
my friend always would say, you were the kid on the field trip that was out throwing rocks in the lake. Well, everybody else was marching in the path. And I'm like, yeah, that would be me, because Libras do that. But she's got that Taurus, which is like, wait a minute, Libra, stop it. We're going to sit down and we're going to methodically go through this, and we're going to stay on budget, and no, you're not going to spend that.
Wow.
They're very practical and good with money, Taurus. They're great providers. They're very hard workers.
Wow.
That's where you can tell a lot about people. Oh, Destiny. Look at that. Destiny says, me and Haley are twins. Would be cool to see if there's a difference. Yes, that is. Twins are so fascinating.
Yes, I got twin grandchildren too. Now, you guys were both, I got twin granddaughters. They're both 3 years old. Now Destiny and Haley, what date were you guys were born?
Do they? Yeah. Does she have the times?
Yeah, you have to have can you guys get the times as well?
And the place.
And the place. Date, time, and place. Twinning.
Twinning. You know, like about your granddaughters, you'll see a lot of similarities. But the thing that, you know, the moon moves fast. Moons are usually the same, but the rising is what might change.
There we go. There we go.
Twins. Okay.
Now, one of you was born at 10:30. Okay, the other one was born at 10:38. Okay.
See, so we've got an 8-minute time difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out of this.
Okay, so Destiny was born at 10:30. So
isn't that
technically,
cool?
Yeah. So she's older.
Okay,
and
we'll do Destiny. What's her?
November 3rd, 1992, New Bedford, Mass, and she was at 10:30.
Oh, so she talks like you do. The mass.
Mass.
Here we'd say mass. 10:30, New Bedford, Mass, right?
Yep. This is gonna be interesting because they're literally 8 minutes apart and they're twins.
Isn't that neat?
All right, guys, pay attention. Pay attention.
New Bedford, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do who are we doing first?
If you do 10:30, you're doing Destiny.
Okay, this is Destiny.
Okay.
Destiny,
listen up.
Destiny is a Scorpio sun.
Okay.
She's an Aquarius moon and a Capricorn ascendant. That's all. That's so balanced. It's wonderful.
Wow.
That's great. Okay, so let's do her twin.
Okay, now your twin is a Miss, let's see, it's Miss Haley. Now, Haley was born at 10:38.
So this is Haley.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
So we remembered the last one, right?
I don't know. Destiny, did you remember the last one? You know I got blonde hair, right?
Okay, 10:38, right? See, we got 8 minutes.
Okay, 8 minutes. Let's see. Drum roll, please.
Twins are so psychically connected, aren't they?
There we go.
I think twins being psychically connected it's just so cool.
Yes, and I already have the one that was born first. My granddaughter, she's the ringleader.
Is
yeah.
she?
Olivia's the ringleader. It's
Oh,
Olivia.
listen to that.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
They are exactly. Wait,
Uh-oh.
I did 11:30
Oh,
a.m.
okay. It's 10:30.
My bad. It's
Yeah.
10:30. Okay, 10:30. Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn. They're exactly the
Son of
same.
a gun.
Now, here's the difference. Now it's gonna get. No, I'm not gonna make it too technical.
Okay.
Okay, there are 30 degrees. Okay, everything's in math.
Right.
So Haley is a Scorpio at 11 degrees.
Okay.
Now remember this: Aquarius moon at 25 degrees, Capricorn at 3 degrees ascendant.
Huh.
Okay, and we're gonna look now. You remember those? Do you remember those numbers?
No, do you want me to write it down?
Yeah, write it down because we're gonna look.
Sorry.
Oh my God. We're a cluster.
You know what it is? I'm having so much fun listening. I'm like, yeah.
It's so neat.
Okay,
isn't
let's
it?
try this again. Okay, what's the first one again?
I don't know. Who's on first?
What's on
Okay,
second?
okay, even though, I'll give you an example. Even though they are the same,
Right.
their degrees are different.
Haley said she wrote it down.
Okay, so their degrees are different,
Okay.
which means their aspects are going to be different. So where Haley might have a square, her sister might have a trine. They're different because it's in degrees. So those 8 minutes would be degrees. So like a 29 degree means it's the end of a matter. Every degree means something different.
Huh.
And it can get a little bit complex. I don't want to make it too complex, but their transits and aspects, although they are pretty identical,
Yeah.
there are differences.
Huh.
But it's not going to be. That's twins are pretty. They're pretty close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. I'll look at their charts when we're done, and I'll send you some stuff. And you'll be able
Oh,
to.
I'll
see
send it
You'll
over
be
to you
able
guys.
see it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, because it's twins are just amazing. I think it's interesting.
Oh my God. That is
I think it's just
fascinating.
interesting.
Yep. Haley
I
wrote
think they're
it down.
fascinating.
Yep. We're the same, but so different. Yeah. It's those.
Did she say that?
Yep. She says, we are the same, but so different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a lot of that, yes, we are this. You are the same, but so different. Even though you're the same
Yep.
rising, but it's in different degrees.
Hmm.
So every like a 22 degree or an 18 degree, degrees matter in astrology. It's crazy.
Keith, probably a good thing I don't
Oh
have a
my
twin.
God. Can you imagine two of him? Holy cow. I put him and Greg in timeouts all the times because I do daily energy reports on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I got it every time your Uranus, of course, they don't call it that. Uranus is doing something. I can almost bet within 5 minutes, Keith or Greg are going to have some smart aleck remark. And I'm like, only the two Scorpios can talk about butts. It's true. And he knows it. They know it.
Oh
And they
my
were
God.
back to back today. One was right next to the other while they were making their comments. And I'm like, crap, there they go.
Well,
The
I'm
Scorpio.
sorry, but I read it something that said you can fit 63 moons inside Uranus. So I had to send that to my sister. I was like, Mary, look.
I do that, but they are so, but you got to look. And when everybody knows that the Scorpio is the sensual sign of the zodiac, they are magnets. They're magnets. I don't care where they're at.
Yeah.
They get every people just are like drawn to Scorpios.
Oh,
It's this,
wow.
I don't know what it is. It's like this dark, they're not dark, but they are. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
Scorpios bleed black. Everything they own is black. Black furniture, a black car, a black house. Everything they have is black. They love black. The bottom of the swamp.
Chris is asking, hey, Ma, what time was I born again?
Is that yours?
No,
Is that one of yours?
no, that's Cheryl's done. I call him Chris Saint Hillary. I call him by the whole name. I don't know why. But this is Chris. This is Cheryl's son. Cheryl knows when she was born, but she doesn't know the time of her birth.
You know, you can figure that out. There are ways to figure that out. Usually you start at noon, and then you just, there are ways to figure it out. You can, I wish you could find out.
Chris, Cheryl says he's born at 11:10 p.m., but he didn't tell me the date, where. I got none of that. You got to give me the whole kit and caboodle here, kid. The whole thing.
Look at
Oh, my
look
God.
at Keith. Oh my.
Yeah.
Hi, Keith, my adopted brother. That's what Lauren says. Keith.
Oh, my God. How he says, but it depends on how Uranus is messaged.
Yeah, of
God.
course it is. Scorpio moon. Howie is a Scorpio moon. So you got to have the Scorpios weighing in on Uranus.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
sorry.
It's
I'm
freaking
just
hilarious.
as bad. I'm just as bad. I don't know.
Oh, they're awful. God.
Oh, my God.
It-
All right.
you
Let's
know,
try.
Then I said to Keith, Keith, let's stop calling it Uranus. So we started to call it Doug.
That's why
Because I
you
said if
call
we
it
call it
Doug.
Doug,
Okay.
Doug, then you won't just start cracking up. And so he's like, Doug. He made up Doug. Well, now he just starts laughing when we say Doug. So it doesn't matter if you change the name. They're perverts.
All right. I'm just as bad.
I love Scorpios. I love Scorpios.
Okay, so let's see.
They're so loyal.
My two brothers
Okay.
making sure Uranus has love.
Good.
All right, so we have
God.
Lauren. Oh my God.
I got.
Okay, thank you.
I'm looking at Lauren.
Yeah.
What city, Lauren? Where were you born, hon? We have a very Uranian week right now going on. What is Uranus about? It's unexpected, shocking events.
Oh, wow. So there's
We got
going
that
to
going on
be
all
a
week.
shocking event coming out
Yes.
of Keith's Uranus sign.
I don't want to know about that.
Sorry. Brockton, Mass.
Well, Brockton. What time for her?
Time
Lauren?
is 7:35 p.m.
Oh, they're so funny. They crack me up. And then I start laughing in the morning. Like, oh, God, here we go. It is funny, though. All these mass people.
Hey,
I think
they're
I
coming
would
to
love to come.
represent here over on the East Coast. These are my peeps coming in, you know?
I would love to go up east. I think it would just be beautiful.
She says she still has her baby bracelet. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. I have my kids' baby shoes.
We used to have baby bracelets.
Yeah.
I guess they don't make Gemini sun, Virgo moon, and Sag ascendant.
Oh, wow.
You know, everybody on here, they're very mixed. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Well, Sarah's like a triple Venus, but it's like Gemini sun, that's air.
Huh.
Virgo moon keeps her very, very on point.
Huh.
On point. And then the Sag just like busts out and wants to have fun and go out and party and just the life of the party, travel and just wild and not wild, but carefree and fun. And Sagies are fun. So she's got the whole mixed bag. It's very balanced. It's good energy. Oh God. Man, is that cute?
Howie, I'm sorry, I'm dying over here.
Oh God, what's he
Woo!
saying?
Howie says, I guess that means we need to watch the bumps in the little ripples around Uranus.
See? Scorpio moon. Count on those Scorpios talking about butts. It's true. Isn't that funny?
I know, but I find it
don't
funny
even
too.
like to bring it up anymore.
I find
I
it
don't
funny
even
too.
bring it up. It is funny.
Oh
They
my
are
God.
funny. I don't even bring it up around Keith anymore. 'Cause I'm like,
Lorna says, I wonder if that's why I'm an intuitive because of all that her sign stuff. Yeah, we're on a delay here, so like,
are we on?
yeah, there's a delay.
Virgos, Virgos make the best astrologers. Virgos are great
Huh.
astrologers because they're so precise.
Ah.
They're very precise.
Yeah, I popped Cheryl up for you. September 10th, 1990, 11:10 a.m., New Bedford, Mass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I popped her up for you.
Oh, I was
Party
looking
bus,
for
who's driving? I've got the CDL I can drive.
Badge. Okay, here look at Cheryl. This is this is really cool that your family on here is very, very balanced.
Nice.
Your listeners. Virgo sun,
Okay.
which a Virgo is the Virgos keep us in line. Virgos like post-it notes. They have calendars. They have notes. They have notebooks. They have lists. They make lists to make lists. They keep us in line. They do.
Yeah.
And then she's got a Gemini moon, which is her emotions, which Virgos can be critical at times. Gemini softens that.
Right.
It makes her laugh and be in the friendliness. And
Yes.
Geminis are very friendly. And then she's got a Scorpio ascendant.
Oh, wow.
Which is here comes the loyalty, the intuition, the intensity. So it's like it's such a good mixture. It's a great balance.
Wow.
Now, if she's intuitive, that's coming from the Scorpio ascendant.
Huh.
But there are different things in a chart that you can look up for psychic ability as well.
Huh.
And that falls with Neptune or your moon signs, your moon placement. Like you can tell if people are super psychics or psychic, or if it comes easy for them, if they have blocks.
Wow.
Where's the block? And why is there a block? Why can they not develop their intuition? You can see that too.
Wow.
Sarah says, love you, ladies.
Yeah,
we love you too,
I
Sarah.
I do. I think you're perfect. I'm literally
Well,
no.
we're two air signs talking to an air sign. So she's like a sister.
Yeah.
She's in our club.
Yep.
Sarah's in our
Yeah.
club. Sarah's in the air sign club.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like her energy. I do. It's the energy. When I see her on, it's like I pick up on energy here sometimes. So yeah, that's me.
It's just a sweetness.
Yeah, she really is.
She's so sweet, isn't she?
Yeah. I think they're good together. I really do.
Oh, I get a kick out of
love
the
them.
pictures.
Yeah, they're so good
love
together.
seeing their pictures.
Yeah.
I like to see people that happy.
Yeah, I really do.
Who's host?
Me.
That's you?
Yeah.
I've done. Oh. Well, should we tell people soon that in June we're doing a Saturday? We're
Yes,
in the
we
works.
should.
In the works. We are in the works, friends.
Yep.
For a show.
Yes, we're going to be
Our
talking
Saturday morning
about
show.
relationships. And again, relationships aren't
Romance.
just about romantic relationships. There's also friend relationships, son and mother relationships, grandkid. It's relationships is what we're going to be talking
We
about.
are combining your clairvoyance with astrology for answers on a show on relationships.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. Me too.
I think it's going to be a lot of love stuff going on.
Everybody's always love questions. Chris, I need your date of birth, place of birth,
Okay.
and time of birth.
1:29 a.m. Norwood, Mass. That's
Yep.
you.
That's me.
Let's see what your moon is in.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So,
And see, so that's what our show's going to be on.
yeah.
It's going to be on romance. Well, not romance, but relationships. You learn a lot with astrology with relationships. It's real. Are you Massachusetts?
Yes.
Susan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mass.
Norwood,
Mass.
We have a Norwood, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
You're an Aquarius moon.
An Aquarius moon. Ooh, I'm at the age of Aquarius, dude. Sorry.
See, and that's why you and Howie get along so well.
Oh, wow.
Because he's an Aquarian sun and you're the moon.
Oh, shit. That's nice. Yeah. That's good. And I know I'm a Gemini and my rising sign is Virgo, right?
No, Aries.
Aries.
You're an Aries rising.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to tell you something with a rising Aries. Okay. Here you go with the rising Aries. And Keith knows this too. And I think we're going to talk about this Monday night. So if you have your chart, join Keith and I Monday night because Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is the planet of abundance.
Oh, wow.
Of blessings. It makes everything. Now, Keith, don't start laughing. Jupiter expands everything. I always say it makes everything bigger, and then Keith starts laughing. But Jupiter is the blessings. So Jupiter moves once a year.
Right.
And changes houses.
Huh.
So whatever house that Jupiter goes into is where you can expect abundance and blessings and really some good things happening. So if you're an Aries rising, it's moving into, guess where?
What?
Your house, second house of finances and money. What's important to us? So look for abundance and some good money opportunities for Aries rising. But we're gonna look at that on Monday.
Oh, nice.
Because we've been hearing since 2020, just blah blah blah. It's been a lot of really hard astrology things going on. Yeah, I was like, Keith, this is a good, exciting thing to happen.
Huh.
So we're going to do that. So if you're an Aries rising, it's coming into money. Let's go.
Whoa.
Play the lottery.
What, kidding me? On, we got to play the lottery.
Play the lottery on the 15th of May.
15th of May. 15th of May.
Yes.
Good. 15th May lottery. Why does that date sound familiar? Lottery. Have to play the lottery on the 15th of May.
Yes.
Bye, Howie.
Leo rising. Bye, Howie. Good night, Sarah.
Night, Sarah.
Love you.
Wow.
Leo rising. Okay. Oh, Rhonda, two of my favorite ladies. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Miss Rhonda.
Hello, Rhonda.
So Leo, we love Leos. Everybody loves Leos. Okay. Leo is ruled by the sun. When a Leo walks in the room, everybody knows it because it's just, they're the star. They're the one that everybody wants to be around. They're always smiling. They are the friends. They're the leader. They're the strength. I love Leos.
Okay, and that.
Leo's August.
So Chris says he's a Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio.
Another good combination. Virgo is our earth that keeps us grounded.
Yeah.
Gemini again is our friendly. It's our friendly
Right.
sign, our chatty sign. Scorpio is our,
Mm.
it keeps you, it's your intuitive, it's loyal,
Wow.
it's power.
So as she said, you can do. Oh, this is Velmar. Also, Velmar. He says Leo Sun, Leo
Oh,
Moon, Aries rising.
oh my gosh. Oh, Howie said I wasn't leaving. Y'all left me out of the promo for the new show.
No, I
Have y'all
did.
been
I.
here or something?
Oh no, Howie's gonna be
Oh,
with us. It's gonna be us three.
right. Right. No, we didn't
We
leave
didn't
you
leave you
out.
out. We said we have a new show. We meaning
Yeah.
us, RNN. There is no single in RNN. It's a network. It's
Right.
nation. We're all one.
That's right. You're an Aquarius. You're allowed in the club. You're an air sign, Howie Odell.
Yeah, never bump you out. Nah.
Never. Okay. Leo Sun. Again, look at that. Double Leo. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all fire. Look at that. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, star power.
Yeah.
Dear. All star power. Aries rising. Nothing can stop. A Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Aries rising. Nothing can stop them.
Wow. That's
They will always
awesome.
constantly. I mean, it's the boss. It's the star. It's star power. That's amazing. That's really neat. That's a neat
It
combination.
really is. I'm trying to see if there's any more
That's
in
the,
here.
that's the person that walks in the room with the charisma that you just boom, they just light up everything.
Wow.
And they're friendly and they're happy and they're very Leos are always smiling. They're always positive. They're always boss. They're in charge.
Huh. I like that. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Do you believe the hour's up already?
I know it goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Sometimes I do
Isn't
an
it?
hour.
Now,
Sometimes I do.
now, do you know a little bit more, Susan, than you did before?
Yes, but I'll forget, right?
No, you won't.
Sue, when you thought it was me, I'm grateful and love you. I'm not 32. Oh my God, that was Christopher's info that we read. Okay.
Oh. Oops.
Hey, you're looking good lately, Cheryl. So take the 32, okay? What do you need, baby?
I don't want to be 30. I can't imagine when I was 32.
Yeah. Oh my God, I wish. What, honey?
Looking for that metal design thing that we used before to make your headgear.
It's probably still in my purse in the other room. Sorry. Oh my God. So I don't see anymore, and I don't want to keep you on because I know that you have to go eat. Isn't it?
Oh, Howie, I wasn't leaving. We thought he was leaving. We're going, bye, Howie.
Yeah, I thought it. No, the relationship show. It's
No, you're on with. He's always with us.
me, Joni, and Howie.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, Howie. Howie Odell
Please
is
forgive me.
but you know what? He's got a very good wisdom when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
He's very wise. Howie's
Yeah.
very wise.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love his wisdom. I really do. I do admire that.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
you know, you got that. He's got that Scorpio that. Look, I'm backtracking. But no, he is wise.
I was still laughing at Cheryl because she was giving her son's information because he was at work. So he said, "Mom, give my information."
Oh, that's so cute.
But that's
I
the
hope
way
we
she
got
is.
everybody, and if we didn't, just let Susan know, and we'll look. We'll look them up. Isn't
Yeah.
astrology fun?
Actually, astrology is very fascinating, very fun. It gives like a lot of insight. I really do. I like the insight that it actually gives,
Yeah.
and I've always found it fascinating. But it's nothing that I don't think astrology is my cup of tea because yeah,
Yeah,
I'm more into get the high up in the spiritual type realm. And in order for me to get the astrology, oh, Kendra says me. Kendra, did you give me your information? We'll do one more before we go, if
sure.
that's okay.
Well, and then
Kendra,
again,
there we
we
go.
we didn't even get to the spiritual part of
No, we
astrology.
didn't.
And
We
I'm going to tell
didn't.
you, and then again, that's when you go and with the spirituality, you have what are the lunar nodes. You have the north node, what you were
All right.
born north. Where was your north node placement? That's what you can't. Your soul's purpose. What
Huh.
your soul came in this incarnation to develop and do.
Wow.
And then you've got a south node, what you were in your past lives. So we have a tendency, because it was a past life, to fall back into the south node. And the universe is saying, no, you've learned that lesson. That's where you've been. Now you're going to get
Wow.
out of that cocoon and you're going to learn new things. So
That's
that's
pretty
when
cool.
you get in up into really high spirituality and astrology. What we did is kind of like basic. But when you go
Wow.
into
Even with basic, it's like you really have to remember this. So that's Kendra Menard.
okay, Miss Kendra.
Yep. She's August 8th,
She's a okay.
1998. Another
Okay.
New Bedford,
Oh
Mass.
my gosh. August 8th.
Yeah.
So see, there's a lot of spirituality, and a lot of astrologers don't get into the spirituality of it because it's so precise and mathematical. It's almost scientific as opposed to spiritual.
Yeah.
I like the spiritual part of it.
8:10 p.m.
What's her year of birth? 1998.
1998. Yes.
She's a baby. She's young. 1998. What time? 10 p.m. 8:10 p.m.
8:10.
8:10 p.m.
Yeah.
Another mass.
Yep.
My dad loved Boston when he visited Boston. He loved it.
These are all my peeps.
New Bedford.
Yeah. Actually, Cheryl brings them all in. I've known her for a long time.
Aw, is that
Yeah.
sweet of her?
Yep.
So sweet of her. Oh, here we go. We got our Leo, our little star. Ooh, this is interesting. She's got an Aquarius moon.
Wait a
And
minute. Kendra, you have 98. Were you born in 98? Yeah. Okay.
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 Um,
Sorry.
that's okay, hon. Aquarius moon and Aquarius rising. Now, what's
Oh.
interesting about this combination is that they're the polar opposites. So her Leo sun, the Aquarian in her wants to is the person that is for all of humanity. They want to
Wow.
help everybody. They are the humanity people. They're the people that care so deeply about what's happening on earth, what's happening with any situation that's going on. They
Huh.
everybody's equal in the eyes of an Aquarius. They don't like a boss. They don't it's not that they don't like bosses, but they like everybody to be on equal ground. They're team players. And then you have the Leo, which is the boss.
Ah.
So see it that's neat. So she's a humanitarian. She cares very deeply. And she's in very high degrees in Aquarius, which is a developed. Yeah, there's just it gets a little bit more complicated, but you can see
Yeah.
the soul develops as it goes up in degrees. So
Huh.
there's a lot of spirituality in astrology.
Wow.
That's what I like about it.
Oh, what's the name of the site again?
Oh, you can look. I like astro.com.
Okay.
Astro.com is a great site. You can look up, there's so much tutorial stuff. Cafe Astrology is another free site. They're wonderful sites out there. It's all free.
Wow.
So you don't have to, and it'll give you reports, your birth reports. You can print them off and read them, and you'll be like, wow, that's me. That's cool stuff. It's cool stuff.
All right, before we go, let's just do one more.
Okay.
Okay, one more. You ready? Okay, May
We got a Taurus, maybe.
22nd.
Ooh, that's right on the cusp.
That's a Gemini.
Yeah.
1994.
Okay.
All right. New York.
Ooh, what time?
Hon, what time were you born? Babe. What time were you born?
What time I was born?
Time.
About 11:45, midnight.
11:45 to midnight, he said. So probably, what, 11:50?
Let's do 11:50.
Yeah.
We're going to do 11:50.
45.
Okay. She's doing you right now.
Doing me what?
Oh, he's almost a Taurus.
Yeah, he is.
New York?
Yeah. New York. Yeah, he was born in New York. What were you? Long Island, New York?
Manhattan.
Manhattan, New York, if that helps.
Wait a minute. My phone is not wanting to do anything, women. He blew up the app.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
He did. Look at it. Look at what it's doing. Look at all the cities that came out. It's like, fuck. He blew up my app. Look, it's
The app froze after she put you in.
telling me. Okay,
He's
wait a minute.
laughing. He's laughing.
I'm laughing. Be sure. Okay, now it's work. Maybe that.
She's still laughing over here.
Isn't that funny? It's
It's I'm sorry. His
what?
phone blew up.
It's what the hell?
I don't know.
Oh,
It
here we go.
happens.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. We
Maybe.
got New York.
Okay.
Dang. Okay. Oh, we got a Gemini sun,
Yep.
a Scorpio moon, and a Capricorn rising.
Ooh.
So you see him as very earthy,
Yeah.
and you see him as everything has to have its certain place, be done at a certain time.
Yes.
Hard
Yes.
worker.
Yes.
That's his Capricorn rising. And then his Scorpio moon is his intuition.
Uh-huh.
They're little stalkers too. And he's a Gemini. Hi, Miss Vicky. Vicky says, I love Cafe Astrology. Vicky just got married. She's getting ready to go to Scotland on her honeymoon.
Oh my God. Say hi to my fam.
I know. She's leaving to go to Scotland. Have a great time, sweetheart.
Wow.
She's such a sweetheart.
Have fun.
She's adorable. Yeah, they had a beautiful wedding.
Oh,
Just
wow.
darling kids.
Yeah, he's everything has to be a certain way, but my mother was the same way.
Capricorns.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like
they're the
my mother was
workers.
the same way. So it was like, and I'd say, Mom, you have OCD. She'd say, no, put the fucking shit back where it belongs. I mean, that's what she called it. Please excuse my French, but that's what she'd call it.
Capricorns, if I
Yeah.
had a company, I would have my CEO would be a Capricorn.
Capricorn, yeah.
Absolutely, because this is when they're workaholics. They
Keith
work
says
hard.
Keith says he has not yet begun to stalk.
Oh, for the love of Pete. They are stalkers.
I love it.
Look at Keith. I mean, not yet begun to stalk. Creepers. Aren't they
Oh my
funny?
God. That's too funny. That's too
Well, the
funny. All
mad
right.
scientist. That's so much fun. Oh, Cheryl,
my
you're
God.
more than welcome. That was
Yep.
so
Thank you,
much fun.
Cheryl. Hopefully you get some rest now. I know you're gonna go upstairs and get some rest. So, and keep working on getting yourself feeling better, girl. We'll get that. And again, I want to thank Joni for coming on.
Oh.
I had fun. I find astrology extremely interesting, and I
Isn't
think
it?
the combination of the two is just really great. Like the instinct and the astrology, but I was so into the astrology, I didn't bother doing anything psychically. So I find it fascinating. And of course, it'll take me my entire life to figure it out, but that's okay. It's not my thing.
It's just one of
It's
those
Joni's
studies.
things. It's, because I'm so into the other thing. But next week I have Miss Nikki Jacobs on. And then the week after that, we have the Raven Valkyrie. She's going to come on all dressed and tell you awesome history of the Valkyries.
Oh, that'll be fun. Good shows coming up. That'll be fun.
Yes, it will be. Oh, thanks, Joni. Chris
Look at
says.
Vicky.
And
Joni's
now,
phone blown up. Technology melts around her. It does. It blows up around.
I used to have to wear that, but I want to thank again, guys. This is RNN, the Rift Network Nation, and we're actually all a part of it. So tune
Yes.
into Joni and Keith also, both on Monday nights on the
Mondays.
Otter's Den and on mysteries
Mysteries.
behind the scenes. Why do I want to say histories?
You can say whatever you want.
I
Mysteries.
don't know. Oh, look, it looks like my shoulders disappeared.
It looks like lightning.
I'm a
Do you have
bopping
lightning
head.
going on behind you?
No,
It's
it's just a
Uranus.
cloud.
That's cool.
No, it's
That's
probably
cool.
my sister's. It's Keith's.
Oh, Keith.
It's Keith's
Well,
Uranus.
It was a blast. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to tune into next week, and always like, subscribe, follow, share. Okay?
Share.
Do all of those wonderful things and join this wonderful nation of ours because we have a blast. We have a lot of fun. You never know what's coming out of. New shows coming, and we just are very blunt, and all kinds of crap comes out of our mouth all the time. But you know what? Life's too short to be serious on a regular basis.
That's
so
right.
there you go. So peace, guys. I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for joining me. And I don't have an out video, so I'll just have to say bye.
We need one. I'll start working on that.
Yeah, we need an out video. Bye.
Okay.